vaccination clinic is helping members of southern Wisconsin's Hispanic community prevent the spread of COVID-19. Plus, Oktoberfest is underway in New Glarus. We stopped by town today to check in on the celebrations. News 3 Now begins right now. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm McKenna Alexander. Though you may be seeing less people wearing masks and large events returning, the fight to stop COVID still hasn't stopped. Getting access to the vaccine has been different for people of all ethnic and racial backgrounds. A vaccine clinic in Madison this morning aimed to help one group reduce vaccine hesitancy. Our Catherine Merck has more from the Latino Academy of Workforce Development's clinic.
It's important that people continue with the vaccination.
2 years into the pandemic, some members of Wadeli Perona's community are still hesitant to get their shot.
Latino community, they need to increase the vaccination for COVID, and I tried like a Latina to reach this group of my community.
The Kaiser Family Foundation says many Hispanic adults face additional barriers while trying to get vaccinated. That could include lack of health insurance or a usual source of care, lack of information about the vaccine being cost-free, and logistical barriers such as limited transportation.
It's really great that the people can have the clinics in the community because it's close to them. And it's very convenient because they don't need to drive to another places, and they can receive the vaccine here in the community.
Wadeli Perona is trying to be just one additional way to help expand the access.
They can trust in me because I'm Latina. I speak Spanish, the same language, and they can help to explain them what is going on with the vaccine and everything.
2 years into the pandemic, it's her way of getting people to say this without any doubt.
Don't scare about the vaccine.
Reporting in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck with News 3 Now.
Dr. Pirona is with the Coalition of Wisconsin Aging and Health Groups. The group works with local churches and Hispanic community organizations to help increase turnout at COVID-19 vaccine clinics by dispelling misinformation and reducing vaccine hesitancy. Well, every fall, New Glarus hosts one of the premier Oktoberfest in the region. The celebration brings in people from all over, featuring beer, music, and more. Our Andrew Banster was there and has the story. Andrew?
When people think of Oktoberfest, they think beer. And don't get me wrong, there was plenty of beer.
There's plenty of beer in New Glarus to fill the whole Lake Monona this weekend, but there's much more to the celebration. Oktoberfest is a German tradition originally celebrating the 1812 wedding of German royals, but the celebration has spread across the world since. People come from far and wide for the 4-day event in New Glarus to get an authentic Oktoberfest experience.
Well, you've got the music, of course, German heritage, the food. In this area right here in New Glarus, what we got today, we have all kinds of German food represented. That's just in Swiss food, really wonderful. So you've got this strong sense of heritage that goes along with it, just, in addition to the beer. But hey, there's nothing wrong with beer.
People brought out their festive gear, wearing everything from lederhosen to flatlerhosen, celebrating their heritage while eating good food, drinking good beer, dancing, and as one person told our Andrew, who is having a couple mic difficulties right now, you gotta be here because this is where it's at, man. You can still make it to Oktoberfest. The event runs through tomorrow evening and has free admission. If you can, go experience a little piece of Germany. Jillian's back with a look at the forecast coming up next on News 3 Now.
Your mission, stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis
or active psoriatic arthritis
and take it on with Rinvoq.
Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that tackles pain, stiffness, swelling.
For some, Rinvoq significantly reduces RA and PSA fatigue. It can stop irreversible joint damage.
And Rinvoq can leave skin clear or almost clear in PSA. That's Rinvoq Relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Ask your rheumatologist about Rinvoq Relief. Rinvoq. Make it your mission. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Rinvoq.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Joe Biden on Medicare for All.
It's going to raise taxes on middle-class people.
Medicare for All would double your income taxes, ban employer-provided and union health plans, and bankrupt Medicare for seniors. Mandela Barnes still supports Bernie Sanders' socialist takeover of your health care.
Medicare for All is the easiest way to get us to universal health care.
Mandela Barnes, more liberal than Joe Biden, way too liberal for Wisconsin.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Yeah.
And welcome back. We're going to dive right into our weather for us. This is what we're going to be looking at for the next few hours as this low pressure system is moving into the upper Midwest, and we are now looking at another round of some showers which are impacting the western side of Wisconsin and starting to trickle its way into the rest of central and southern areas of Wisconsin. But near the Dells is really where we're starting to see some showers, and just outside of Vernon and Crawford County. We're starting to see a bit more of the shower development now continue throughout the rest of our evening hours. But for the most part, folks, it's been dreary, it's been cool. Definitely a fall-like day for us. And that's what we're going to be expecting heading into tonight. Temperatures will fall into the mid-upper 50s for some areas, but middle to lower 50s is what's going to be expected, especially for many of us here in Dane County, as we're going to be looking around mid-50s for Madison and Waunakee, areas towards Sun Prairie and Sauk City as well. But let's talk about the rain. When can we expect it to see a bit more showers going into Madison area? May see some drizzles right now, but more concentrated rainfall, more intense rain is looking to roll its way in by the time we get into around 8, 9 o'clock, and even for 10. Then we're looking for another back end of some more bands of rainfall starting to move its way overnight into our early Sunday morning hours. But take notes, we're still looking at plenty of cloud cover, which is going to hold those temperatures rather steady into the middle 50s until we start to see some clearing by the time we get into our Sunday afternoon. We're still looking at a couple of rounds of the showers to continue throughout the late Sunday morning, but just know, now looking for a washout as we get into our Sunday. Still looking for close to about a quarter to a half of an inch of rain areas just northwest of Madison. But even for Madison, we're looking for potentially about an inch. It depends on how much heavier that rainfall will really start to roll in for us. But our three things we're looking to know is that we are going to be expecting those overnight showers for us throughout the course of tonight, going into our early Sunday morning. Then it's going to be cool, folks. Fall is here, and it is here to stay. As we take a look at what we're seeing for the next few days for us, plan out some fall-like weather. Make sure to know that it's going to be pretty much sweater weather. Good news is we're looking at dry weather throughout the rest of the next 10 days. Could start to see a bit of a warm-up in the back end of the following week, but outside of that, McKenna, it's looking like smooth sailing.
It smells so good outside. I've been saying that all day. You walk outside and you're like, oh, fall is here, like you said, hopefully here to stay.
Yeah, gotta love it.
All right, thanks, Joan. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here at 10 with more news.